Today, August 25, 2025, I am speaking to you with a nearness that presses like breath on your skin, a nearness that has followed you through the last 24 hours while Michael stood at your threshold carrying what I asked him to carry. He has circled you in the night and stood watch in the day, knocking quietly at the doors of your attention while the noise around you rose and fell. He has guarded what I am saying now so nothing can steal it. You have sensed a pull, a stirring that would not leave, a whisper you could not quite catch. That was me. That was Michael's wing brushing the air beside you. And now I say, open immediately. This is for you. Do not skip this. Let these words enter where the wounds have lived, where the waiting sits, where the questions refuse to sleep. I know about the one who has been living in your mind like a lit window you pass again and again, checking from the street to see if anything has changed inside. I know how often you told yourself to stop thinking, to move on, to turn away, and how often your heart replied with the simple, stubborn ache of a truth that would not be dismissed. Listen, the tide has turned. The understanding that would not break has broken through. This person is finally seeing what I have always seen in you. The fog that covered their vision is thinning under the warm breath of my mercy. The lie that told them they could find what you carry everywhere has met the narrow gate of reality and cannot pass through. There is a new clarity rising in them like morning, and it carries your name as surely as dawn carries light. But child, this message is not just about what is happening in another heart. It is about what I am doing in yours. For many days you have tried to make the weight of others' delayed recognition your own fault. You have measured your worth against their confusion, their choices, their fear. You have picked over your memories as if they were evidence in a trial, searching for the moment you should have said more, or less, or differently, as if all of history could pivot on a single syllable. I am the Lord of Time. I do not ask you to relitigate your past. I ask you to step into the mercy of now. Michael has held time open for you. Do you feel it? The room has not shrunk, it has expanded. The air is not thin, it is filled. You are not late, you are arriving. You feel this on your skin like the afterglow of a sun you did not stand under long enough. So turn your face to me and let me finish what I started in you. You are not a mistake in anyone's story. You are not the spare piece that does not fit. You are not a stand-in or a placeholder while someone else waits to love a future version of you. You are my chosen one, hand-marked with a purpose that does not come and go with human attention. The one who is finally waking up to the truth about you is stepping into a path that I have lit. They are discovering that what they touched in your presence was not an accident but an appointment, not a convenient comfort but a covenant flavor on the air. I am unveiling to them how they mishandled your heart and how they misread my signals. And I am unveiling to you that your future is something I am writing with devotion, not with delay. Hear me. Do not weaponize your waiting against yourself. Do not use time as a whip to punish your tenderness. You gave what you had, and you gave it honestly. You did not withhold your kindness when you had reason to. You chose to see beauty where others saw only risk. These things are not mistakes, they are the fingerprints of my nature on your life. The enemy tried to convince you that being soft made you weak, that caring made you foolish, that hope made you blind. No. Your softness is strength disciplined by love. Your caring is wisdom rooted in eternity. Your hope is sight under another name. Keep it. Guard it. I will not ask you to become smaller to fit anyone's fear. Today I am rearranging rooms inside both of you. In the house of your heart, I am moving shame out. It has lived here long enough, paying no rent, eating all your peace, and leaving crumbs of doubt where joy should be. I am setting a table where confidence sits with gratitude and patience drinks tea with courage. The windows are open. Let the air of my presence trade the stale for the fresh. In the house of the one on your mind, I am waking rooms they kept locked. I am pulling sheets from furniture they forgot was beautiful. Memories are returning, not to torment but to teach. Words you once spoke lightly will land with the weight of gold. Gestures they hardly noticed will replay like pearls slipping through the fingers. They will feel the absence you left and discover it is not empty at all, it is full of meaning. You ask, what should I do? Begin here, make space. Do not fill every silence with the noise of self-protection. Do not rush to defend yourself against wounds that are already closing. Stand still in me. Let me be the voice that answers the questions before they are asked. I will coach your boundaries and crown your kindness with wisdom. I will show you when to speak and when to remain quiet. I will teach your yes to be clean and your no to be gentle but firm. You will not perform to be chosen. You will not tiptoe to be tolerated. You will walk like a person loved from the inside out, and that walk will become its own announcement. Michael has been trying to deliver this for 24 hours, not because I was late, but because I am kind. I waited until your heart was tired enough of rehearsing its pain to receive a better story. I waited until the other heart was finished with the circles it insisted on drawing in the sand. I let them count their reasons like stones and find none that could build a home. Now I am involved in a way that will be unmistakable. You will notice odd coincidences that are not accidental at all. You will open a message at the very moment they speak your name. You will pass a place that was once your shared ground and feel the soft push of memory that does not break you anymore. You will dream what they are realizing. You will hear me in the ordinary and understand that heaven loves to wear plain clothes. Do not fear that recognizing your value will make you hard. My recognition of you has never hardened me, it has always moved me toward you. Let it move you toward yourself with the same tenderness. Become a friend to your own soul. Bless the version of you who held the door open while others decided whether to enter. Bless the version of you who watered ground that looked barren because I said a garden was there. Bless the version of you who learned to dance with loneliness without marrying it. Bless the version of you who survived nights of doubt without worshipping them. All of these versions are meeting here, today, in this word, and I am knitting them into a whole. The enemy will try one more time to bait you into bitterness as the tides shift. He will present you with old conversations dressed in new clothes and invite you to rehearse grievances until they feel like identity. Decline the invitation. You can remember without reliving. You can honor truth without reopening scars. When the moment comes, and it will, speak from the healed place, not the hurting place. Your healed voice does not need to shout. It carries authority because it is carried by me. And if you are tempted to settle for crumbs because crumbs are familiar, look at my hands. I feed you with bread that does not run out. I host you at a table where abundance is the posture, not the event. The one who is waking up may test the floor like someone stepping onto a boat after years on land. That is human. But you must be anchored in me so you are not swayed by their sway. Your identity cannot depend on whether they call at noon or at night, whether their words come easily or haltingly, whether they hold steady for days or stumble once. Your identity is what I have said since the day I sang you into existence. You are mine, you are wanted, you are worth the journey, you are trustworthy ground. This is not a promise that every detail will look the way you once scripted it in your mind. It is a promise that I am the author, and I do not abandon plots midway. It is a promise that if reconciliation is wise and life-giving, I will orchestrate it with dignity. It is a promise that if release is wiser, I will give you the strength to let go without losing yourself. And it is a promise that, either way, the realization occurring in them now will serve your future. It will clear smoke. It will open windows. It will honor truth. It will not waste your tears. You worry about timing. Rest. I can make a single day carry the work of a year. I can shrink miles in a sentence and lay down bridges with a sigh. When the moment comes, it will feel like stepping into a room where the furniture is already arranged and the tea is already poured. You will not need to force anything. Forced doors creak. Open doors breathe. I open what I open, and no one can shut it. I close what I close, and you do not need to pry it back. Your task is not to be a locksmith for other people's hearts. Your task is to be faithful to the key I put in your hand, the key of peace, the key of self-respect, the key of listening for me first. I am healing your relationship with your own voice. For too long it echoed down hallways trying to find a room where it belonged. Now it returns to you with a different sound, low and sure, warm and steady. You will speak sentences that sound like windows opening. You will write messages that feel like clean water. You will answer calls without the dread that used to sit behind your ribs. Even your silence will become an instrument of truth, quiet that does not withdraw but blesses. This is what my presence does. It removes the tremor from courage and leaves the music. To the one on your mind, I am also speaking. They are remembering the way your laughter softened tension without collapsing boundaries. They are remembering how you listened to words they did not even know how to say yet. They are thinking about the way you made ordinary spaces feel like holy ground, how a bus stop felt like a porch, how a kitchen felt like a chapel, how a walk felt like a small mercy. They are noticing the shape of your absence, not a threat, not a void, but a testimony about what love looks like when it is clean. The mirror is honest now. They are seeing where they lowered the bar until it became a trap. They are repenting, even if they don't call it by that name yet. They will want to speak with you. When they do, meet them from the place where your feet touch my river. You do not need to dramatize what is already clear. You do not need to rush to tidy the mess. Let truth be truth. Let kindness be kind. Let consequence be consequence. Let grace be grace. All four can live in the same room when I am the architect. And because I am God, I will not limit this message to one outcome. If the road between you opens, I will mark it with streetlights of confirmation, consistent actions, honest accountability, shared courage. If the road between you remains closed, I will still crown you with joy that does not need any particular person to breathe. In that case, their realization will free you to bless them without returning, to release them without resentment, to carry light into places that used to carry your tears. Either way, the story honors you. Either way, the next chapter does not ask you to be smaller. Either way, the taste in your mouth will be clean. Do not underestimate what I am about to do with your days. Surprises have already left my hand. A conversation you did not plan will become a hinge. A small yes to care for your body will multiply energy like loaves. A task you avoided will become a staircase. A prayer you prayed without words will return to you with an answer wearing ordinary clothes. Watch how I use today. Do not despise it because it looks like every other day at first. Seeds look small until they break the ground. You are standing at the edge of green. Michael remains near. He will not leave until the delivery is complete. He has shielded you from arrows you never saw and carried away whispers before they reached your ears. He has brought you the peace that lets you sleep and the wakefulness that lets you notice. Thank me for him. And thank me for you, the you who kept loving when it was not fashionable, the you who kept believing when it was not easy, the you who stayed teachable when you could have hardened. These are not small things. These are royal things. This is how kings and queens are formed, not in palaces first, but in private places where decisions are made quietly and kept. Now breathe and receive. Place your hand over your heart if you wish and say, I welcome what God is doing in me. I welcome clarity that honors truth. I welcome courage that honors love. I welcome boundaries that honor peace. These are not spells, they are agreements. They make you a partner with what I am already doing, so you are not swimming against the river that carries you. As you agree with me, watch how the clutter leaves. Watch how unnecessary battles dissolve. Watch how your steps feel guided even when you do not know the whole map. You do not need the whole map. You need the guide. You have him. If the message finds you in a busy place, do not worry. My words walk with you. If it finds you in a quiet room, let the quiet hold you like a hand you trust. If it finds you on a road between places, know that I am the road and the destination and the rest stop in between. If it finds you in tears, let them fall, they are washing windows. If it finds you numb, rest your cheek against my name until feeling returns. All these ways are holy because I am with you in them. I bless your discernment so you know what is yours to carry and what is not. I bless your phone so it becomes a tool of communion, not confusion. I bless your sleep so it becomes a classroom of peace. I bless your work so it becomes an altar, not an anvil. I bless your home so it becomes a refuge for truth. I bless your conversations so they become gardens where patience and honesty grow side by side. I bless your decisions so they reflect the fact that you are already loved, not trying to earn it. And I bless your tenderness so it remains tender, because I am never embarrassed to be gentle with what I love. This is my word for you on this day. You are not chasing a ghost. You are being met by my timing. You are not begging for scraps. You are seated where abundance is normal. You are not at the mercy of confusion. You are learning to listen to the quiet where I live. The one on your mind is realizing what I planted in you, and that realization is part of a much bigger mercy that wraps around both of you and does not tear when tugged. Walk forward lightly. Walk forward wisely. Walk forward with your head lifted, because I have placed a lamp at your feet and a song in your chest that no storm can drown. Open immediately, I said, and you have. This message is for you, and it will continue to unfold as you move. Do not skip what your spirit knows is yours. Keep this close. Read it again when the noise rises. Let Michael's shadow remind you that you are guarded. Let your own breath remind you that you are carried. And let your heart, which has weathered so much, discover how soft the ground feels when you finally stand where you belong. Today on August 25th, Archangel Michael is standing near your life with a message that has been pressing for 24 hours. Heaven has been trying to reach you with urgency because the person who has been sitting heavily on your mind has finally begun to realize what they once denied. This message is not an accident, not a coincidence, not a random whisper. This is the sound of God moving behind the scenes, pressing a truth into your spirit that cannot be ignored. You have been waiting, wondering, feeling the weight of silence, but now the silence is breaking. Their eyes are opening, their heart is softening, their soul is trembling with the awareness that you are irreplaceable. This message comes wrapped with fire, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. For too long, you thought your prayers were lost in the distance. For too long, you felt as if God had left you unanswered. But today, the angel of truth presses into your spirit with confirmation. What you have been discerning was not in vain. That name on your mind, that weight on your chest, that lingering question about whether they feel the depth of your presence, it is answered today. They finally see it. They finally know. They finally realize the depth of what you are in their life. Do not skip this moment. Do not brush it aside. This is not ordinary time, this is appointed time. God is saying, I have been aligning everything in silence, while you thought I was quiet. I was working where you could not see. I was softening where you thought hearts were hardened. I was stirring what you thought had died. And now, Archangel Michael delivers with urgency, it is revealed today. Someone on your mind is finally realizing the truth about you. Your value cannot be denied any longer. Your worth cannot be hidden any longer. The very person who once overlooked you, dismissed you, or thought they could live without your presence is being confronted by God Himself. Their dreams are haunted by your absence, their peace is disrupted by the thought of you, their days feel hollow without your presence. Heaven is not playing games with your destiny. This realization is not fleeting, it is God-ordained, timed perfectly for this day, this season, this very moment. This message is for you, and Archangel Michael has been trying to deliver it for the last 24 hours because the weight of it is too heavy for you to miss. Someone who has been on your mind is finally realizing the truth about you. Their eyes are opening, their heart is stirring, and what they once ignored or denied is rising inside them like fire they cannot put out. You may have doubted it, you may have thought that they would never see, never confess, never change, but the heavens are showing me that the time has come. This message is sealed with urgency. Open it immediately, it is just for you, don't try to skip this. You have been patient, and your patience has not been wasted. Archangel Michael has walked beside you unseen, whispering, guarding, holding back storms that were designed to break you, while also softening the heart of the one who carried confusion about you. For days and nights, their thoughts have been restless, their spirit unsettled, because truth cannot be buried forever. What you planted in love, in faith, in quiet endurance, has grown beneath the soil of their conscience. Now, God says, it will break forth. Their realization is not small. It is not just a passing thought, it is a divine awakening. They are finally realizing your worth, your value, your role, your truth, and it is shaking them from within. Do not underestimate this moment. Do not think it is coincidence that this is reaching you today. Heaven moves in appointed hours, and today is one of them. Archangel Michael has waited, holding this message in his hand, counting the hours until you would read it, and now that you have, the release has begun. You have only to receive it. Don't skip this, don't let your eyes pass over these words lightly. God says it again, this is just for you. The one on your mind is finally realizing that the silence they gave you was wrong, the judgment they cast was misplaced, the doubt they sowed was empty. They are realizing that you were the blessing they could not see. Their spirit is trembling now because clarity has entered, and with it comes regret, longing, and the desire to make right what was wrong. God says they will be compelled, by the weight of this realization, to move, to speak, to return. You will see what you thought was impossible. This is not a casual word, it is a prophecy unfolding in your life. Archangel Michael says, you were hidden for a time so that when they finally saw, they would see clearly. They would see not only you, but also the hand of God that has been upon you. And now they do. The light has broken through, and with it comes restoration, exposure of lies, breaking of illusions, and the confession you have waited to hear. Child of God, I am pouring this into your spirit because you have carried the pain of wondering, the burden of silence, the heaviness of waiting. You cried and thought heaven was still, but every tear was collected, every prayer was recorded, every whisper in the night was answered in unseen realms. And today, God says, the unseen is becoming seen. Someone on your mind is finally realizing that you were chosen, that you were true, that you were never to be replaced. Do not be afraid of this realization, do not doubt it, for heaven confirms it now. This is not imagination. This is not false hope. Archangel Michael says, it has been fought for in spiritual warfare. Angels battled through your nights to bring this moment to pass, and now that it has arrived, nothing can take it from you. The next hours and days will reveal signs that confirm what you are reading now. Pay attention, for little details will carry great weight. You will notice words, actions, gestures, even mistakes, and they will all point to the same truth, they have finally realized. Heaven has shifted their heart. God says, don't try to run from it, don't try to explain it away. Simply receive it. The miracle you thought delayed is arriving now. Today is not ordinary. This message has been pressed into time for you, for this very day, for this very moment. Don't skip this. It is sealed for you, and you alone.